What it is, what it do, homies and homies, it's your boy RC here. Getting ready to get into this video by the Richest called 10 Crazy Stunts That Crossed the Line. Now, yesterday I reacted and posted to a video called 10 Biggest Mistakes That Took Magicians' Lives. And let me tell you something, these people are probably hella talented, first of all, but they make mistakes and sometimes it costs them their lives. Like I said, that's the video I reacted to the other day. Now we're going to see these 10 crazy stunts that crossed the line. I'm not sure if it took anybody's life, but I mean, if you're going to do something, be prepared, have a backup plan, make sure nothing goes wrong, and if you think something goes wrong, make sure you have other things in place to keep it from like becoming tragic. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Remember, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share. Suggest me any video that you think I'll like in the comment section down below. Also be sure to follow me on my social media, Twitter at RC_reacts, Instagram at RC reacts. Let's go ahead and not waste more time, jaw jacking. Let me hop into the video right now. Now hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. Alright.
When it comes to risk, most of us live pretty straightforward, vanilla lifestyles. Then there is that small group of people who just can't live without pushing the limits and taking risks. Such people seemingly need to undertake activities that would make the rest of us break out in a cold sweat. Whether climbing buildings with no safety
see, I don't know how they do that, but they do.
A parachute, or balancing on a wire thousands of feet in the air, these people love undertaking some pretty extreme stunts.
Never heard of Andy Lewis, but
an all-around extreme athlete and thrill seeker, you'll find Andy Lewis wherever extreme balance and concentration is required. He is best known for his slacklining, often high up. One stunt involved walking a line at the Lost Arrow Spire in Yosemite, naked.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Not done there. Lewis upped the ante
walking
by
between two hot air balloons
over
How?
1.2 kilometers off the ground. Given most crossings occur between two solid and stationary objects, we'll agree the hot air balloon.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Wim Hof. Dutch climber Wim Hof isn't your usual extreme thrill seeker. In addition to not using any equipment,
the
man known as the Iceman doesn't really use that much in the way of clothing either. Wearing only shorts, he's climbed past the 7,500 meter death zone of Mount Everest and even scaled Mount Kilimanjaro.
Really?
How is this possible? Well, apparently he is really good at controlling his breathing and body functions, which is why he can take on mountains with no
That's crazy. Very talented and crazy, but that's crossing the line.
As we all know, tightrope walkers are a special breed.
Yeah, exactly.
Often high above the ground with no safety gear, a small rush of wind could
with
send
no
them to
warning.
their death.
Exactly.
No warning. Freddie Knock doesn't seem to care about that. In 2011, with absolutely no safety gear, the 45-year-old walked down the cable used for cable cars near the Swiss St. Moritz.
Wow.
Hundreds of feet above jagged rocks and ice, he walked for over 1.5 kilometers without a slip.
That's crazy.
When you think of daredevils, a lot of people don't think of water. That's where Herbert Nitsch comes in. The Austrian is a pilot by profession, but he's made his name under the waves. You see, Nitsch likes to dive really deep.
Just one breath.
Just one breath. First, he amazed onlookers when he dove to a depth of 214 meters. Not done there, in 2012, he went over 250 meters down with the help of his special sled. Unfortunately, the one blemish on an otherwise spectacular dive was that Nitsch required oxygen just 10 meters from the surface after running into some trouble.
Other than that, that's crazy. That's talent, but at the same time, it's crazy.
If you're afraid of heights, look away now. There's a reason Elaine Robert is
dubbed Spider-Man, really?
This guy will climb anything, including the massive
in
Dubai.
What?
In 2011, the French climber and daredevil started at the bottom of the 2,770
and worked his way to the very top.
As officials didn't want a bloody mess should he fall, Robert was forced to climb while using a
okay, I was getting ready to say. Because if he did without that, he's like a human Spider-Man.
Off of anything. Just ask Valery Rozov. The Russian jumper left from the north face of Mount Everest in 2013 to mark 60 years since the mountain was conquered by Sir Edmund Hillary. In freezing conditions in the thin air, Rozov's jump took place at an altitude of over 7,000 meters. In fact, the air is so thin that his wingsuit didn't begin to work until after a few seconds into the free fall.
Bro, really?
Gary Connery. Speaking of wingsuit jumpers, Gary Connery might not have dropped at great altitude, but he did make a big statement with the landing. With hundreds of skydives and base jumps under his belt, falling doesn't really seem to concern the British stuntman. But what
Landing
about
without a
landing
parachute?
without a
Are you
Not
crazy?
just
No,
out
that
of
is
space.
crazy.
Yet in 2012, Connery jumped from a helicopter and, with a special wingsuit, landed safely in a pile of cardboard
I was
boxes
getting ready to
over
say, I hope he
730
did.
meters below. Luke Akins. Many of you no doubt think skydiving is crazy to begin with. After all, who wants to jump out of a perfect
Exactly.
airplane? Luke Akins took that to a whole new level of insanity. The 42-year-old has made a lot of jumps, but recently he made the news by jumping
On
without a
purpose.
parachute on purpose.
He
With
jumped
viewers
without a
watching
parachute on
nervously, Akins
purpose?
fell over 7,500
Are you
meters
serious?
before landing in a giant
Bro,
net. With that,
first
he became the
skydiver
first
jump without a
skydiver
parachute
to
and
jump
land
without a
safely.
parachute and
That's
land
good. That's good though.
Felix Baumgartner. When you talk about speed and breaking the sound barrier, most of the time you're referring to a rocket or a jet. In 2012, Daredevil Felix Baumgartner demonstrated that you don't need any sort of vehicle to break the speed limit. Just
Good old
yourself,
gravity.
Good old gravity. Okay, and maybe a special balloon to take you up into the stratosphere.
Whoa.
From nearly 39 kilometers up, the Austrian free fell in
Mach
speed,
125.
Mach 1.25, becoming the first
Sound
person
barrier
to break
without the aid of
sound
a
barrier
vehicle.
without the aid of a vehicle.
Whoa.
Wow.
So he's like the
Alan
real version of the
Eustache.
Flash.
You might not
Okay.
think it to see him, but this computer scientist and one-time senior vice president
He is a
of Google
one-time
tried to
senior
push
vice
himself
president
to the
of
limit.
Google.
2 years ago, after Felix
Really?
Baumgartner made his jump, Eustache secretly performed his. Although he didn't have any cameras
Set a
watching,
few-
the
set a few
57-year-old
records,
set
really.
a few records. At over 41 kilometers in altitude, he went the highest and fell the furthest of any jumper. He's also no slouch for speed, as he was reported
my.
going well over Mach 1 during his descent. Well, after seeing all of these daredevils, maybe it's safe that you just stay at home and watch some more amazing content that we have for you here at the
Exactly, because those people were hella crazy. I mean, if you're jumping out of like planes and stuff, free falling without a parachute, and like safety nets and stuff, and you're reaching an altitude of over Mach 1, and you're going faster than the speed of sound or light, I mean, that is like batshit crazy. But you know what? These people do it because they love it. I hope they go like continue to do it safely. But that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video though. Remember to smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, share. Also be sure to suggest to me any videos that you think I like in the comment section down below. Until next time, it's your boy RC signing off. Much love. Peace.